Good evening, everyone. I am Nikita, an HR business partner who nurtures talent and builds capabilities to strengthen my organization's growth drivers. I had to leave my peak career abroad due to family emergencies and return to India, sacrificing some of the golden opportunities laid in front of me. I was without a job for 4 years, though I did some freelancing in between to earn some sort of income. I had turned lazy. I struggled with having a disciplined morning routine, speaking confidently with clarity, and building a connection while communicating with people. After getting a job, I found out that I had lost my shine. I would freeze at the thought of giving a presentation at work. I often found myself making excuses to avoid these situations. The fear of stumbling or saying something nonsensical caused me to break into a sweat during meetings. When I did speak up, I would always cut off others' sentences or sometimes even complete their sentences, all out of nervousness. I lacked the confidence not just in my professional life, but also in my personal life. I often had small arguments with my husband over the way I expressed myself, or sometimes for not expressing myself at all. After joining Zenith's communication intelligence program, my life has experienced a positive transformation. Paying attention to the messages I was giving to the inner Nikita brought about a world of difference in the confidence with which I approached my day to day life. I became more mindful of every moment, made conscious efforts to make myself happier, and paid attention to reflecting confidence with every cell of my body. These little yet consistent adjustments in my mindset and outlook to my day to day life allowed me to feel closure with my version 2.0. That is why the confidence I experience now is not just limited to the interactions I have with my team or the senior management, but also in my personal life. Afreen's weekly discussion forums gave me a platform to apply the different aspects of communication intelligence. The feedback that I received from my community allowed me to raise my bar. Communication intelligence has evolved me as an individual who seeks growth at every turn. I am proud to share that I have been able to complete 2 books where I once thought that even getting through one book with my busy schedule would be a challenge. I articulate myself better during the conversations. I now actively participate in discussions, ensuring that my content and my thoughts are all aligned effectively. I have also started reading the Bhagavad Gita to enhance my spirituality. I sometimes go for a walk with my husband. We sit together, chat over a cup of hot tea in the mornings. This way, I get to spend some quality time with him. Otherwise, my mornings used to always be like just get up, get ready in a rushed manner, and go to work. But now, my morning routine includes meditation, a little bit of exercise, reading, and spending some quality time with my husband before starting a busy day. Before joining Zenith, I had difficulty in expressing myself in a group. I would only listen to what others are speaking, what are their experiences. Even if I want to share something, I would say it silently in my mind or in my head. I never took the initiative to start the conversations. However, after being a part of Zenith, I started to contribute in groups or at meetings using the OTPS technique. I could never imagine that a simple technique like OTPS would help me build that perspective, clarity, connection with the people in my life. I am now in a position where I can appreciate people and give them the feedback that is constructive. Learning about the outcome driven communication in the program has allowed me to develop the habit of consciously finding value in any conversation I have and using that value to drive the conversation to my desired outcome. Being in HR, I deal with a lot of exit interviews at work. Earlier, I used to look at these interviews as some of the most daunting and negative conversations, but would not really look forward to them. Obviously, the conversations I would end up having wouldn't be any better. The result would be outcomeless with more of dissatisfaction. Now that I'm an intelligent communicator, I understand that any conversation I have with a person, apart from it, I take into value what that person is. And he is also a part of it, not just me. I make it a point to give the people coming to the exit interviews the space to express themselves as honestly as they would like to. All I do is just lend them a ear. As a result of this simple shift, conversations that earlier used to be very frustrating have now started to end up on an empathetic note. People's perception of me has changed and evolved. It is easier for people to now trust me and share their concerns with me more easily. This has helped me to retain the talent in my organization. I'm able to prioritize in a much better way, always trying to focus on getting the elephant out of the door first. I no more procrastinate and rather plan the tasks as per their urgency and importance. I'm now able to find the time to dedicate around 30 to 40 minutes each day to elevate the processes and systems at my work, to automate it in my organization. I'm aware there are quite a lot of areas of mine that still need improvement. However, I'm confident that I can face my turbulences with the optimism that Zenith has instilled in me. I would also like to thank my husband Vikas to take all my tantrums, but to always push me to give out my best. I love you. I appreciate Gurleen ma'am, who has held my hand at every step in this turbulent journey and helped me to reach my zenith. Also, thank you, Afreen, for sharpening my saw. Thank you, Mridu, for following up with me at every step and bringing the best out of me. Thank you, my co passengers, who have always motivated me and shared their experiences, which have always helped me to grow.